Well, my husband and I don't actually celebrate Valentine's because when we met, he'd been single for a long time and just felt like Valentine's was not a fun thing to do. So we decided instead that celebrating love is a good thing, and so we chose to celebrate the day before Valentine's Day, which is actually the day I asked him out.
My most memorable Valentine ever was the day my husband asked me to marry him. And here's how he did it. This was because I am an M&M-aholic. I love M&Ms. So he comes in from work one night to visit me, and he had a bag of M&Ms. And inside the bag of M&Ms, which, you know, I love, and he gave me a card. And so it took me a while. I finally opened the M&Ms, and I poured them out in a bowl. And when I poured them out in a bowl, my diamond fell out in the bowl. So that's when my husband asked me to marry him. So, you know, Valentine's Day for me is not hard to remember. I have a prince. Everybody should have a prince.
My most memorable Valentine memory. Well, I have a mushy husband. I have a husband who I'm very blessed. And, you know, honestly, I wish everybody had that kind of husband who whenever they look at that man can say, I have found the one my soul loves. I wish everybody could do that. And as I tell you my most wonderful Valentine memory, for me, I came home from work one day whenever I was a teacher. I used to be a teacher quite some time ago. And whenever I was a teacher from middle school, and I walk in the door and he has balloons everywhere. And I'm saying probably 50 balloons. They're all over the living room. He's made a cake for Valentine's Day. And he's got this sweet music playing. And then he called the radio station. And at a certain time when we were eating the dinner that he cooked, they said Happy Valentine's Day to me from him and recorded. And his voice was recorded. And they played the song that was played at our wedding. But my husband is awesome. And sometimes he just makes me go, ugh. But most of the time, he is absolutely wonderful. And he's definitely the best Valentine God could have ever given me.
My most memorable Valentine's Day story doesn't really involve me other than I was the conniver in the story. I teach a Bible study on Tuesday mornings, and about a dozen years ago, most of my Bible study ladies were, well, not most, but there are a number of them were over 80 years old, which is significant because in my Bible study, if you're over 80, you don't have to do your homework. About half of them were widows, and then there were probably, 5 or 6 of us who were under 80. But Valentine's Day that year happened to fall on a Tuesday morning, and so I said to them, hey, I don't run a placid Bible study. Valentine's Day, we all know Valentine's Day is really for teenagers, so let's act like teenagers today. And I passed out Starbucks menus, and I said, my husband wants to have a dozen Valentines today, so he's going to pay for everyone to get a Valentine's Day drink from Starbucks. So you just have to choose what you want, and then we will send out for it, and we'll come back in. It was priceless. Here's Ginny. What is a frappuccino? Here's another one. What is this word? Cappuccino, yes. So they went through trying to guess what the drinks were and then put in their orders. And I, because I had been to Starbucks before, ordered a skinny mocha because I knew better. And out went our orders. And we started the Bible study. And about half an hour later, our little servant came in with a drink for everyone. And I said, so happy Valentine's Day. We picked up our drinks and everyone had a sip. And Ginny started, this is way too sweet. Here comes another one. How many calories are in this drink? Why can't we just drink plain coffee? And on it went. And at the end of the day, my husband had his 12 Valentines, and I, along with my skinny mocha, got a chocolate heart. So a fun Valentine's Day, because Valentine's isn't just for us, it's for all the people we love. And that certainly is all those wonderful ladies in